Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. Good afternoon and good evening. I have gone to the Depot of Homes and I've bought a 5/16 drill rod. And the goal here is to make push rods for this head. What I couldn't find is the next piece, and I will be parking this for the rest of the video. We're going to deal with this later. Right now, I wanted to bring you up to speed on the camper. We got the brakes done yesterday. I may or may not include footage of that in the next long form video. This is a long form video too, but it's going to be real quick. I have talked with the Suparee people. Go Tidy, I guess, is their partner. And I have loaded this up, as you can see. Today I installed the backup cameras. I gave up on the other backup camera. I went with this one. I can't remember the name of it. I did a video on it years ago, and they sent it to me to evaluate, and I can tell you, it's not holding up so well. This camera right here is fogged over, and I'm about to show you. But that's not why I decided to do this video. I decided to do this video because, watch this, turn the key on, nothing. Turn that on, that's fine. Okay, so we've got the camera power here for now, because this is supposed to come on and off. And this is my beef. You saw the instructions. Okay. It says, hold on, here we go. Okay, it says the control box switch provides two ways to obtain power. Connect ACC or battery. Is suggested to obtain power from battery. Now that is here. Your main battery in, and this one here is the go to the key on switch. Now in this book, bear with me here, bear with me. In this book somewhere, here it is, button introduction. It is never quiet here. On-off switch. Switch with memory function. Remember last setting automatically. Can you read that? Because that to me says that this should turn... Sorry, I'm doing a terrible job with the camera. That says it's going to remember the last setting. Here's the last setting. I'm going to turn the key off. We're going to turn the key back on. Did it remember? No, it did not remember. And when I went to, well, it took me 10 days to get a response from Go Tidy, because Suparee, who is the manufacturer of this, says, no, my partner sent that to you, so you have to talk to them. So I'm a little miffed at Suparee, and I'm extra miffed at Go Tidy. Go Tidy's response was, it doesn't do that. It's not supposed to do that, even though the directions say that it's supposed to do that, but it's not supposed to do that. And we'd really like it if you take that video down. Well, I'm not taking the video down. It doesn't work as advertised. Why would I want to get in this? Every time I start this, I have to come over here and push a button to make this turn on. What was the point of running that wire to the key on switch? I see no point. Anyway, backup camera. We finally got this going, and until I can get to the reverse, I'm going to use this button as my backup lights. That is pretty cool, if you ask me. But can you see how blurry it is on the edges? I'll go back to the front one so you can see the difference. front one crisp. Don't mind the crap garage. My door is falling down. I need a new one. But blurry, not blurry. So I don't know what we can do about that. If anybody knows, throw it in the comments. If anybody knows, damn noise. If anybody knows why or what I can do, I mean, is there a combination of buttons here I can push to make this turn on and off? I would love that. Because if I can't, the only thing that it does is turn off automatically. And it does not remember the last setting. So there's our progress on this. There's the progress on this. My front camera. My front camera won't clear the hood if I put it up here. It's off center if I put it in one of these holes, so I screwed it to the bumper. So I'm spending most of my time on this rewiring everything that my grandfather wired, because it's just terrible. And I hate to say that. I love the man to death, but if he was here, I'd be dragging him back saying, hey, where's this wire go? Because nothing's labeled. There are household wire nuts on here. It's just crazy. So I'm going through and I'm replacing, like this one goes to the back, the battery in the back. This is all cracked. That's dangerous, so I've bypassed that. I cut it right off and I ran a new one. And the goal here is to get this back on the road. I want to go to Arizona this winter and see my daughter. So that's the goal, to take this to Arizona, hopefully with enough solar on the roof to run the air conditioner, and maybe we'll take that with us and do some bombing around the desert while we're out there. Maybe we swing up to Utah, up to Hurricane, go see Matt Wetzel and the Fab Rats, maybe swing in some of those places. See the other YouTubers. I am looking for a cleaner for this, if anybody knows. I don't know what that is. I think it's bug crap, but it won't come off. And I've lost all the shine, so if anybody has any nanotech or whatever that we can put on this thing and make it shiny again, I'm all for it. Put it in the comments, or better yet, send me an email. If you know how to use YouTube, you know how to reach me. So that's the update. This is just a real short video to get you caught up. I think we've got this Vixen Go working properly, I think. We'll find out. I ran a trigger wire to it, which I didn't want to because I shouldn't have to, because it says it turns on and off automatically. I swear this automatic stuff is just driving me nuts. This is not supposed to need this, but it has it. And it needs it. This is not supposed to need this. This is supposed to need this. And it has it, and it doesn't work. It just blows my mind. Anyway, that's my story for the day. That's this week's video. If you like it, subscribe and hit the comments. If you don't like it, leave a nasty comment. That's fine too. And we'll I'll be here next week, I hope. So thanks for watching.